Welcome to This Week at Champlain, a student-run news show brought to you by the broadcasting program here at Champlain College. This week at Champlain, we will showcase a program that began in 2005 where students could bring their own business.
This is Rob Kasarowski reporting for This Week at Champlain. We caught up with Mr. Robert Bloch, head of BYOBiz, and asked him how a student can become a member of BYOBiz.
A student first has to be accepted in the college, either be an existing student here in good standing or an incoming freshman. Then it's a simple process of filling out an application, which is available on our website. It's done electronically, in which we ask some basic questions about their business and their passion for their business. Then we evaluate the application. I may ask to meet with the student, get some more information, and then if it seems like the student will benefit from the program, we tend to accept them.
Okay.
Mr. Bloch commented that a student can still develop his or her business while attending school.
And you've demonstrated that interest in terms of you've already got a business up and running that you've developed, or you're working on a business idea in more than just a whimsical, wouldn't it be great if we started a business that made frisbees or something like that. You've really thought about the business, you've started to work on how you might develop the business. Then we can provide you a whole network of support and encouragement and resources to enable you to keep developing your business while you're still attending college.
Mr. Bloch then highlighted the Speaking from Experience speaker series, which has guests like Andy McKelly from Monster.com and Win Smith from Sugarbush.
But basically it's to get people from outside to come in and share their experiences with the students. So for example, you were at the event Tuesday night. We had Win Smith, who's the owner of Sugarbush, and talking about some of his experiences and some of the struggles and some of his plans for developing that company, sort of basically bringing it back from the dead, is what he's done. Later this spring, actually starting in February, we have a couple of very interesting entrepreneurs. Harrison Leibowitz, who's a lawyer by trade, he started, talk about crazy ideas, he started a winery, vineyard and winery up in the islands here. And he's actually now making some very serious wines, and he's commercially viable. We have Andy McKelvey, who's the founder he's a serial entrepreneur from his youth, but he's the guy who built Monster.com, which is now worth $3 billion or something. He's going to come in April.
Tonight, Win is here to share his experiences as a business leader, entrepreneur. We are delighted, Win, to have you here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me. Welcome to
I think, one of the attributes of an entrepreneur is you always have to have an audible in your game plan, because you never know what's going to come at you. So I was going to share some really good competitive information. I see Bob McCulley from Smuggler's Knot, so I'm going to have to now take all the competitive information out and give a really bland presentation.
Win Smith started the evening off light, but gave some great advice on how to run a business and how to maintain a successful practice. He later answered questions from the students.
And team is important. Nobody can do it on their own. You have to begin to build a group of qualified individuals who have the same passion, they have the same spirit, who like working there, who are motivated, and who are really going to bring the attitude to the customer base. And it doesn't happen overnight. You have to understand what your assets are, who your best people are, and importantly, where changes are needed. And after about 5 years, I'm feeling very confident that we have a terrific team that I'm proud to be part of, but it's something that's an ongoing effort and something you really can't take your eye off.
When you were skiing when you were in college, did you see yourself owning a ski resort?
I'll tell you about me in college. I came to Mad Valley because I had a bunch of nutty fraternity guys. They decided that they would get a season pass at Mad River Black. I think we paid $79. We rented a house and we arranged our classes, so we didn't have classes on Fridays or Mondays. So we had a 4-day week. first run I ever did in a pair of blue jeans on some old metal head skis was down lift line in Mad River Glen on my butt. Never took the ski lesson. Had a great time, and I didn't ski again until I was 35. So no, I had no inclination going to ski or having Lake Champlain not frozen, creating lake effect, maybe there's a short-term benefit to it. If I were a ski resort down south at a lower elevation, I'd probably be even more work. But my personal belief is I think we should be taking this seriously as an industry. We should be doing all we can to raise awareness, educate, be more efficient ourselves, reduce our energy consumption, encourage people to share rides instead of coming. We have a MAD bus in the Mad River Valley, so we really do want people to get in the bus and ride instead of driving the car to the parking lot and issues like that.
Well, for more information on BYOBiz, please check out their website at www.champlain.edu/BYOBiz. Thanks for checking out our show, where our goal is to inform Champlain students of events happening in and around Champlain College and the city of Burlington. Check out our next show, where we will be showcasing the Winter Festival happening in downtown Burlington. If you have any thoughts or suggestions for the content of our show, send us an email, champlaintv@gmail.com. I'm Patrick Garvey, and that's This Week at Champlain.